Hello everyone, this is my post-update video blog, post-update from when I had my flare-up that I was letting everyone know, the fear and everything that came along with that and just the symptoms. So right now I'm taking advantage of Gavin and Daddy having bath time right now so I can try to do a quick update. So I just want to let you know that first and most importantly, I feel 99% improvement from my flare-up. And now, did the stem cell therapy possibly help from the flare-up being as bad? Was Acthar the blessing in disguise? A combination plus the diet that I follow, the lifestyle of how I choose to eat. There's all players in this situation. I'm just very thankful to have gained my abilities back. Now I say 99% because since that flare-up I have had this kind of tingling vibration sensation that I get down my spine, and sometimes when I get too hot or I've done too much, I get this tingle that hits my legs, gets like fuzzy. I'm sure people with MS that have had similar feelings have all different ways to explain it, like either raindrop feeling, fuzzy, that feeling it feels like when your legs are falling asleep. It's described in many ways. So that's one issue that lingers. Most likely the reason for that is because of the lesion location on my spine, and just the myelin sheath is deteriorating, and so the nerves are really exposed, possibly. Now, I had a neuro appointment today, and in my past videos, I was very upset, distraught, disappointed by my neuro. There's a lot of emotions, and anyone who knows, anytime you're having an issue or something is going on, you're always going to be a little more sensitive to everything. So today I saw my neuro as a follow-up since several of these issues have occurred. And I would say it was a good visit, actually. My neuro understands that I'm not going to go on any of the disease-modifying therapies at this time. How I feel is that they are not going to be beneficial to me with the types of side effects that they have. So again, I'm not against the drug. So if you are using one and they work great for you, please continue and do what's best for you. For me, I haven't had the best experience, so at this time in my life, I'm taking the gamble on my food, diet, and health choices to benefit me right now, and hopefully future potential stem cell therapy also. So that being said, doing much better, had a good appointment with the neuro. We've discussed that when and if I have a flare-up, what my treatment options will be, and we discussed that, so we now know and feel that Acthar is the best treatment that I've had the best results from to help decrease the inflammation. And in addition to that, there are some other therapies that we will look into, such as IVIG, if needed, and there is another more intense therapy that could be done in hospitalization if I lose movement in my legs and arms, which can happen. I've lost full ability from the bottom but not entire body. So yes, this is reality, but the good thing is being proactive in care, knowing what is going to be the steps when something does happen. I think we got hit hard this last time, and we were trying methods that we've tried in the past for minor flare-ups, and Solumedrol had never helped me, and now I realize that it probably never has. I don't know if it's ever reduced inflammation instead of increased issues with my body, because the Acthar was amazing. And so hopefully that will be something in the future, if needed, I will be able to obtain. And then there's other possible treatments as well. So at least we're on the same page, and that's always good. Now, in addition to that, I had talked about changing the way I eat. I've done it in past videos. It's been over 2 months now, so we are paleo, gluten-free, dairy-free. We reintroduced eggs probably right after about 2 months, and actually my husband did fine. I do fine if I keep it to the egg whites right now. I've noticed if I consume too many of the yolk in the eggs, I do get a little stomach upset. So, you know, it's still trial and error. You're going to figure things out for yourself. But major improvements, and still a lot to learn. Some of the things I still want to help improve is, of course, my muscle strength. I also want to increase my energy levels. They're much more than what they used to be, but I want to not feel that, that like, what do they say, that 3 p.m. nap time feeling or whatever. I don't want to feel that tiredness. So I'm still trying to figure out meals to work with that, and just trying to narrow it down. I mean, this is a lifestyle change that I'm excited to be doing, and have an awesome husband to do it with me, and he has seen benefits as well. So I think this is great, and I definitely think getting rid of gluten is great. So just so you know what it is that I'm reading, what's helped motivate me, what's helped encourage me, and what's helped me learn and educate me are a few awesome books, along with some awesome blogs and some other people, nutritionalists, that actually focus in this area of paleo, that have been instrumental in guidance. Now, some of the books that I'd like to show you, because I love them. These are some of my favorites. Now, I recommend for anybody, when you're first starting, you're trying to learn about this world of paleo, just getting more perspective, I highly suggest everyone read, can you see it? Maybe The Paleo Solution Diet by Rob Wolf. Sorry if it's like a bit shiny there. Awesome book. Awesome dude. Good read. Gives you some perspective. Lets you really focus in on maybe some questions that you may have that leave you baffled about these changes. Now, that's a great book for anybody to read, MS or not. Going paleo, fantastic for your body, giving your body vitamins and nutrients it needs. No, you're not just eating meats and salads. There's a lot of fantastic stuff that you can make. Be inventive. It's just eating clean. It's really helpful. Another book, and I took off the cover, so you're just going to see the, oops, sorry, wrong way. It says Terry Walls on it, but this is called the Walls Protocol. So this is her newest one. She had one prior, but just so you could see, that's the title, the Walls Protocol. Now, if you have MS, of course, if you don't have MS, still a great read, but if you have MS, this woman has videos of her progression of positive change. She actually had secondary progressive MS, and I said had because that's past tense. She actually got herself out of a wheelchair. Now, everybody's body is different. If you follow this verbatim, it doesn't mean you're guaranteed. It took her years to get to a better place. But the point is, start to do something. Just get rid of gluten. And the way she talks to you too is really awesome, because she lets you know that not everyone can afford grass-fed. Not everyone can afford organic. That's reality. And it just lets you know, hey, just make some better choices. Let's figure this out. But she also has proof, and she is a doctor, not a neurologist, but a doctor who trusted medicine and realized she needed to do something more. So I just think it's a great read. Highly suggest it. And in the meantime, get rid of gluten if you can. That's a one place I would say is great. This is another awesome book. Love it. So, Practical Paleo. She has awesome info in here. Again, you're going to read these books, and a lot of them are going to say one thing and another. Some of them are going to be a little bit confusing, such as learning about nightshades, if tomatoes affect you, if they don't, you know, certain things. You know, don't get too overwhelmed, as believe me, I have, and then punish yourself by just eating nothing because you feel so confused. That's the last thing you want to do. Just understand your body. Weed some stuff out. You know, get yourself involved. Little steps into it. Like, first off, get rid of gluten. Oh my God, you think you're going to die because you can't have bread. Guess what? There's gluten-free bread. Now, I don't suggest that you just go and eat a bunch of bread. The idea is eventually weed this out. Think about some supplements. I mean, definitely talk to your doctor too. Get some blood work done. See where your vitamin levels are. Make sure that you're getting enough, because if you get rid of certain grains, you may have low magnesium. And if you do that, you may need a magnesium supplement, which I do take. I take about 20 supplements a day. And one day I'll talk more about that, but don't have the time right now. But feel free to email me or question me if there's something you're curious about. Of course, I always suggest you talk with a health professional or a nutritionalist, or have some blood work done before you make these changes, because not all vitamins are good for people, and sometimes some can make you sick. So please be careful with that. Another book I like is, and this one I checked out from the library. So, and it's probably overdue, and shame on me because I should be on top of stuff. But I let my husband's birthday, I'm going to use that as my excuse, make me not stay on top of it. But I need to check that. But this is called the Primal Blueprint Cookbook. A few recipes I really like in here. Now, I'm glad I checked it out at the library, because I have to say, a little bit disappointed with some of the recipes in there. But maybe it's because I'm still learning some stuff. So, and that's another thing. Check out the books at the library. You don't have to buy them. Maybe one of your girlfriends or guy friends or somebody you know may have it. Set something up where you guys can share and borrow it. I'm letting my mother-in-law borrow one of my books, because even though she doesn't have any autoimmune diseases, I just really think this way of eating is so great for our bodies that I just want her to read about it. Just because Stephen and I talk about it so much, I think people think we're a bit cuckoo sometimes. But it's just get perspective, make some small changes, and then hit it hard. The other one that's good, just if real tiny book, it's here we go, the Paleo Autoimmune Protocol. Now, this is just kind of like a quick thing to tell you just some things to think about, things you want to stay away. Because now, autoimmune protocol, which there's some books that are specific to that, are more for people that are fighting diseases or issues that are autoimmune related, such as lupus, multiple sclerosis, Hashimoto, sorry if I said that incorrectly, even various other issues in health. Sometimes the autoimmune protocol is a bit better. So this kind of just gives you a general idea, very, very brief. So don't expect a good read to come out of it. It's kind of just letting you know what nightshade vegetables are, such as eggplant, all tomatoes, peppers, bell peppers, jalapenos, paprika, and I mean the list goes on. So this is like a good quick guide list to have. And then lastly but not least, this is awesome, the Autoimmune Paleo Cookbook. Can you see it? Sorry if you could see her name, by Mickey Trescott. Freaking awesome lady. She has a blog also, so look her up. Just a great book, great recipes, very simplistic. Like, you know, the pictures are great. I mean, look at making creamy coconut milk. It's just, they're cool pictures. Just kind of gives you an idea. And then just to kind of give you some perspective, because people think like sometimes, you know, okay, so first of all, limit your sugars and sweets. But it doesn't mean that now you have to live a world without that in your life. Because you can recreate a lot of things, but just using paleo type ingredients. So for example, I'm sorry, I know it's hard to see, but chocolate chip cookies, there's a recipe. You're just making stuff from scratch and using honey and other types of alternatives. And Enjoy Life has awesome chocolate chips you could use to help with keeping on track if you're dairy-free, gluten-free, soy-free, nut-free. Those are, Enjoy Life is a great brand. And then I just want to show you one more picture. But I mean, so come on. Look at that. Can you see those cupcakes? I guess it kind of looks like poo-poo a little bit. So sorry, maybe not the best picture when you look at there up there. But those look good. I haven't made all this stuff. I'm not the best cook, but I'm getting better. But there's some awesome stuff here. And there was one that I wanted to show you guys that looked good, but it's just like a chocolate type cake too. I mean, come on, doesn't that look like something you would go to a fancy restaurant and get something that pretty? The pictures are very pretty. And as we know, anyone who's on Pinterest would know that your food is not going to always look as pretty as some of these pictures. But that's not the point. The point is getting the wholesome food into your body. So at this point, just a little over 2 months going paleo, following a lot of different directions, trying to stay away from nightshades, making some different choices. But for now, things are going pretty good. So look forward to it continuing that way. And I look forward to continuing you guys on updates. And please feel free to contact me. Okay, take care. Bye.